Osama and Richh battle with the Boroughs.
A 14-year-old boy has died after being stabbed on the platform of a 1 train in Hamilton Heights. Police say it happened after some kind of altercation, and his attacker is still on the run. As CBS 2's Alicia Reed reports, this comes after at least 2 other stabbings in recent days.
Another young life lost in what neighbors are calling a senseless act of violence.
I've seen everybody just trying to like insinuate, oh, you left them and
never, nigga. Yeah. Never ran on bro. Word to his name, never ran on him. Word to his name, I never ran on him. Yo, this what Naughty died with.
Naughty. This the Naughty right here, yo. Let me get a marker. I'm gonna write Naughty on this shit.
You hear what he's saying? And he dissed me too. He ain't doing that for no reason. The little nigga was dissing, nigga.
Okay guys, for the last few days, the most talked about song on social media is Naughty Bop by Richh. The song was trending #1 on YouTube before getting taken down. It was getting reactions from everyone, including popular YouTubers.
This is probably by far the most disrespectful. Nah, but it's up there. It's top 5. They made it a fucking dance on how he passed.
Naughty Osama, who was a 14-year-old drill rapper from Harlem, dropped a snippet to his Instagram page in June, titled 41K, dissing Richh and his group 41. A month after dropping the snippet, he was stabbed to death in a train station after he and a fellow gang member tried to attack a rival 15-year-old gang member with a broomstick. Fast forward 4 months after, Richh and other 41 members responded to Naughty Osama by making a song titled Naughty Bop, recording a music video in a train station with a bunch of knives poking their hips, all while rapping over a backyardigan sample. And the dance has gone so viral on social media, everyone is doing it, from teachers to law enforcement, and even basketball players in the NBA. Now there's a lot to talk about, so let's get into the video. In order to understand this story, we would have to go to the biggest city in terms of population, and that's New York. There are a total of 8 million people in New York City.
Damn.
In fact, New York City is so big that they split into 5 boroughs: the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. And every borough is about an hour or 2 away from each other, so the fact that the OUSMANE, a gang from Manhattan, is beefing with 41, a gang an hour away,
and it's not even like, okay, I'm glad they showed this
from them in Brooklyn, is crazy. What's even
okay, they didn't show it, but bro, they're not beefing with motherfuckers from Manhattan, they're beefing with motherfuckers from Harlem. Like, they didn't show it, bro, but Harlem, there was like a better picture. Let me go back to it.
A gang an hour away.
Bro, there was a picture of like it showing the Bronx and Harlem. Bro, Harlem and the Bronx was so far away from each other. Like, from Brooklyn and Manhattan, bro. Like, this is lower West Manhattan or some shit. Like, this is the lower part of the city. Like, this is Brooklyn right here. But it's like, bro, Harlem is all the way fucking up there. How the fuck are y'all spinning on that? All the way up there, beefing with motherfuckers from up there, bro.
Away from
like, that's what be like.
Is crazy. What's even crazier is that 41 also beefs with the OGs, a gang in the Bronx which is on the other side of the city and 2 hours away from them.
You see that shit, bro? The Bronx is all the way up there, bro. You see Queens, yeah, bro. Like, this shit really crazy.
Imagine being mad for 2 hours on a train ride in an NYC subway. 41 has
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, how the fuck can you spell on the odds, bro? You get mad, bro. Like, bro, I'll get all the way out there. I'll be on the train. I'll be crossing the bridge. I'm like, bro, I'm not even mad out here. Like, why did I come all the way out here, bro? I'm not even mad no more. Like, bro.
What's even crazier is that 41 also beefs with the OGs, a gang in the Bronx which is on the other side of the city and 2 hours away from them. Imagine being mad for 2 hours on a train ride in an NYC subway. 41 have been going back and forth with the OYs and the OGs for a couple of months now. And it all started because of a situation with SLIXZZ and 41's manager. Apparently 41's manager was on live claiming that SLIXZZ was signed to him. After realizing this, SLIXZZ hopped on Instagram Live himself, denying that he signed to the manager, and if that wasn't enough, he then went on a whole 5-minute rampage.
Niggas even commented, bro, I've never seen this nigga in my life.
Anybody is familiar with him, you feel me? The nigga is doing $1 million every week. He signed to me. You feel me?
How you gonna lie, man? So I'ma just let it keep playing so all the niggas I didn't see it. Ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of niggas is doing funny shit.
And
Niggas not my mans. A lot of niggas not my mans. That niggas not doing nothing. Gangster, I'm Jack K. What am I that? Niggas know my body. Niggas see me, niggas better be on that. Every job I see now, I'm on. I don't care. I'm the little bro. You know me since I was little. None of that. All I said out the window, I'm Jack K.
You wanted 5 minutes of fame, I gave it to you, heard? Don't like, suck my dick. If your mother died, smoke her too.
Shy K also threw.
If your mother died, smoking her too. But I just watched P Film's interview with the manager, and he said that him and the girl from Talk of the Town, I forget her name, they basically signed Shy K in 2021, and they signed them for. I don't think they would. I don't know how the shit works. I don't know how the business shit go, but bro, hang on. But basically, they were saying that he was saying that they were signed to some bad deal, and he said even he knew he didn't know it was a bad deal until afterwards because he didn't know what he was doing. I don't know how you could be a fucking manager and you don't know what you're doing on the business side, but it is what it is. And he basically said it was a bad deal, and Shy K ended up like basically getting out the situation, but having nothing to do with the manager. And he was basically the manager said he was basically done with Shy K because he was basically every time he wanted to do something, Shy K was rebellious and not wanting to do it. I don't know how that shit goes, but basically, yeah. They basically had a falling out, and you feel me, Shy K ended up getting a new manager, ended up just leaving the whole management behind, getting out of his deal. And now, you feel me, at the end of 2021, start of 2022, when he started dropping crazy, that's when he got out of his deal. Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
Little, none of that. All I said out the window, I'm Jack K.
You wanted 5 minutes of fame, I gave it to you, heard? Don't like, suck my dick. If your mother died, smoke her too.
Shy K also threw in a subliminal to 4-1 and said that they were making music with an alleged snitch, Blockwork, who is also signed to the manager. 2 months after the situation, a 4-1 rapper named D Bills dropped a music video with the title, OG's K, where he dissed dead OG members. 2 weeks later, Kyle Richh, D Bills and other 4-1 members dropped another music video titled 4-1 Bop, which went on and got 2 million views. In the song they're talking about smoking on Shy K's father and say other disrespectful lines. Shy K didn't respond to this immediately, but B Love and other OG's members responded by calling them civilians.
Yeah! 4-1K, worried about
Yo, all these new ops, shot, dumbass.
Niggas TikTok was worried about that.
Niggas is fucking goofy.
The two groups went back and forth dissing each other on social media.
Dumbass.
Niggas TikTok was worried about that.
Niggas is fucking goofy.
The two groups went back and forth dissing each other on social media and podcasts.
It's not that many females that intimidate men on the street tip, you feel what I'm saying? And that's where my comment came from.
I know somebody I got shot by a bitch. We're not gonna say too
much. What
I really be trying to chill though, bro.
Yo, that was a shot right there. No funny shit.
And that nigga got shot by that quick Jenny.
That's Kyle Richh and other 4-1 members clowning Shy K for getting shot by a female YG member. Shy K finally responded to the dissing by dropping a music video titled New Ops. In the song he explains how Kyle Richh was asking him for a feature a few months prior. 4-1 would also get dissed by many OY rappers. But the main OY rapper who was dissing them was Osama. Osama was a controversial rapper himself. He has tracks where he dissed dead gang members like Wulati, Rajiz, and a 13-year-old Crip member who was killed last year, named J. Rip. In June he posted a snippet on Instagram to a song he made titled 4-1K. Then a month after, him and a friend was walking around in Harlem. When they spotted a 15-year-old rival Crip member, they then proceeded to chase him with a broomstick inside the train station. That's when Naughty hit the rival member in the back with a broomstick. After getting hit, the Crip member then proceeded to stab Naughty 1 time in the abdomen, killing him.
We have new developments tonight after a teenager was stabbed to death. A 15-year-old boy has been charged with killing another teen on a subway platform yesterday. As the young victim's family mourns his death, commuters tell CBS 2's Alicia Reed there is heightened fear when taking the trains.
Condolences are pouring in as loved ones leave flowers at the doorstep of slain teen Ethan Reyes.
Damn, they dropped the
Residents
Addy.
in his quiet Yonkers neighborhood tell us the family only moved to the block in recent months. Police say on Saturday there was some sort of dispute on the street that trickled into the 137th Street City College train station. Eventually, an altercation led to Reyes being stabbed at least once in the stomach. The 15-year-old suspect is not being named, but authorities say he was caught near 173rd Street and Broadway with a hip injury and bleeding from the back and abdomen. Investigators were able to locate a knife and what they believe to be a broomstick that were used in the violent crime. He's now being charged with murder and criminal possession of a weapon.
Hours after his death, members of the YGs, DOA, and 41 hopped on Instagram to diss him.
Go get back! You got poked, you crying. You're like, chill. I'm not allowed.
Naughty. This the naughty right here, yo. Let me get a marker. I'm gonna write naughty on this shit. Yo, this what naughty died with. Damn. Like, everything died.
Not long after, Nadi Osama's big brother Didi Osama started to blow up, he was getting millions of views on YouTube and getting interviews with big blog pages like No Jumper. And if you take a good look at him, you can tell that he is heavily inspired by K-Flock. And even though he's mentioned K-Flock in numerous of tracks, I'm sure that K-Flock don't know who he is, due to the fact that in 2020, when DOA and OYOGs first linked up, Didi Osama was around 12 years old, living in upstate New York. And months after the back and forth diss tracks, 41 responded to Nadi Osama and Didi Osama by dropping the most disrespectful track of the year. The song went #1 on YouTube before getting taken down, probably due to the fact that they used a sample from the Backyardigans and it wasn't cleared. Now fast forward to October.
I should keep muting it. So I think what happened was Kyle Richh and 41 seen I was going crazy on TikTok, and they told the label like, hey, even if y'all can't get this shit cleared, let's just throw it up, go viral off the shit and see where it gets us. And the label was like, okay, we can't get it cleared, but if y'all want to do that, y'all can. You feel me? I can't tell you not to do it, but go ahead and do it and we'll see where it goes. And I think, you feel me, as it was blowing up, I think when it hit #1 trending, that's when like everybody started opening their eyes like, what the fuck is this? Then they just snatched that shit right off.
You have people all over social media doing the naughty bop dance. And it's a sad situation to see. All this could have been avoided because both groups are about an hour away from each other, and all we can do is hope that things don't get ugly. Now that's it for this story. See you on the next one.
Keep this shit in the music. Keep this shit into the music, man.